What? Hi, my name is Donovan, aka Double Dono, and welcome to the Nameless Journey podcast, where we talk about everybody, and that's it. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. You already know the deal. Use code Double Dono at AZVA and also Habits365 if you want 10% off and 15% off. I'm not throwing the pictures up there. You already know what they look like. Go check out the website. You already know the deal. And also like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and hit that bell as well if you want to get notifications when we drop a video. And comment questions so we can answer the questions. You already know the deal. So let's go and jump straight into it. Kylan, my co-host, is here. You already know the deal. And he just came back from Texas. So how was that? I want to talk about that a little bit before we even jump into any of the crazier questions.
It was really good. I went to go visit my mom out there. But she was saying that the weather was really bad. But actually, it was really good. It was just chill vibes.
Like how hot was it out there?
It wasn't really hot.
How cold?
Like 70, 65. That's not bad.
That's good weather.
It is really good weather. But the day I had to come back, dude, it was hot.
Does she mean like bad air quality weather? Or just like...
It is bad air quality, dude. My allergies got bad. I was sneezing like 5 times back to back to back. I hated it.
Hey, down here it's been feeling like spring. Honestly. Sometimes.
It's almost spring, huh?
Almost, but it was feeling like spring down here in California in the Central Valley area for a cool minute. But today it rained, power shut down, and everything because the lightning and thunder and everything that was happening. But it still looks like it's like sunshine outside.
It is,
which is crazy.
One part of the sky is like sunny and then like clouds, and then the other part's like all dark and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But hey, God is good. Everything looked beautiful to me
all the time. It was really good though. I had a lot of food. I actually broke my Politarian diet a little bit.
You did?
Yeah.
What'd you eat?
We went to the harbor. It was like deep in Dallas, like past downtown Dallas, and it was like towards the country area. But most of their beef out there is like grass-fed, or it's like fed very healthy from California. So I ate this habanero. Oh man, it was so hot. It was a habanero burger, beef, something, whatever.
So you're a fake.
I'm a fake.
You're a fake.
What do you mean?
Yeah, you're not real. You're not a real person to... You don't just eat chicken and grass and all of that other
in California, I do.
See, look, you're a fake.
No, I had to try something out there. Yeah, okay. So I had like different type of cheese on there. It was really good, like some habanero stuff, but it was really, really hot. Yeah, it was just a good time, dude. It went by too fast. I was only there for a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
So during that whole time that you were there, a week, I should say, what was the difference between how it is in California than it is in Texas, like the environment?
People don't know how to drive.
They don't know how to drive in Texas?
Sure don't.
Well, a lot of people don't know how to drive in California. I ain't gonna lie to you, too.
Yeah, that's true. But over there, it's worse. It's like, you know how some people brake check you here? Nah, it's worse. They press the brake. They're pressing the e-brake. Yeah. People don't know how to switch lane. I don't think people know that they have blinkers still, but, you know, cars come with that. So, use it. Yeah. I would say the people are very happy, and they're very accepting as far as like wherever you come from, you know, like, oh, you're from California, dope. Like they're just like openly happy and like easy to talk to. Unlike here, you find like a lot of rude people.
Okay.
Although I was at the airport, and if you're watching this, yeah, you need to get up. She was so unprofessional. We went to Wendy's. We tried to get a Frosty Freeze. She was on
Dallas airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on her phone like this. She was talking on the phone while we were trying to order. I was trying to ask her questions, and she just looked at me all rude. Oh.
You gotta realize she works at Wendy's.
I don't care.
Oh, my bad.
Isn't it customer service that you should be nice or something?
There's a lot of people that don't know customer service, though. You gotta realize that there's a lot of people out there that don't. And they just get into the job because they need the money, you know? And that's valid, you know?
Girl, she was so rude, though.
Okay, I want to talk about that then, like customer service wise. There's a lot of people that are not good with customer service, I should say. Have you ever dealt with somebody other than the person from Wendy's here in California that has had a bad customer service, I would say, experience? Have you had a bad customer service experience?
I do remember trying to go to Journeys in the mall. And I was asking for Crocs because it was my first time actually getting into Crocs, and like I was like, oh, okay, they're valid. They feel comfortable. I'd wear them.
Definitely.
Dude, I went to Journeys and I was trying to ask a whole bunch of questions, like good vibes, good energy on my end, I thought. And she was telling me all about the Crocs. Let us know if y'all tried this.
They've had to. Most of the audience is male and 21 and over. And speaking of audience, there's like 92% of y'all that are not subscribed, but y'all watch the video. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
Yeah.
If you're not, stop watching. I appreciate it. God bless. Continue.
I went to Journeys and she was giving me good feedback. And then she was like, oh, we don't have them here in stock, though. I'm already 10 minutes into, like, the whole spiel of trying to get shoes and, like, the Crocs, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So she suggested another store. I don't think it was very rude. It was just, like, it felt like leading. Like, she was leading me on, like, oh, yeah, we got it, da-da-da. And then she's like, oh, we don't have any in stock. And then my shoe size is a 12.
Mm-hmm.
So in Crocs and Uggs, it's like a 13.
Damn.
But I don't think that was rude customer service. I think it was just leading.
Okay.
What about you?
I think I've had a rude customer service experience. It was a while back, I think. I forget what it was. Because I'm very kind when I walk up to people and I'm saying thank you, I appreciate it, everything like that. But there was this lady that just, I don't know if she was having a bad day. Sorry that you did, but boo-hoo, we still work here, you know? Because I work in customer service too, but I'm still nice to people even if I am having a bad day. But
that's valid.
I guess she was probably having a bad day or something, and she was just being straight rude. And I was trying to figure out, what did I do to you to make you rude? I was being kind, I was being nice. And she was looking me up and down like I did something wrong.
Was this at a food place?
I think it was at Foods Co. But Foods Co. people are already angry as hell.
For real? For what? For what?
Yeah, I asked for a bag. She, like, and then threw it down the lane, and then let it just, I was just watching my bag just roll, and I was like, oh, I got a bag. No, it's all good. I appreciate it. And I just walked away. But I don't know what it was, but she was already had a bad attitude when I first walked up, so I was just kind of like, all right, I guess, man. Whatever.
Just swipe the card and leave. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how you gotta do it.
Well, I want to go back into Texas. Can I get another story about what's going on in Texas? Because I know you had a lot of fun and you told me a little bit. Let's talk about when you fell. How did that happen?
Dude, okay. The floor is very slippery at my mom's house, okay? I went there and I was visiting her and my dog. But when I was playing with my dog, it was just like the morning time. Like I get like a morning time zoomies with him. I was running.
What is the morning time zoomies?
Morning time zoomies? Like dogs have zoomies, and what it means is like they tuck their butt and they run really fast in circles and do everything. But that also shows like a sign of happiness and like safety with you, and they're healthy. It's a good spot. Okay. So anyways, I was playing with him and I was like, yeah, you know, and I just ran into the living room. And I turned around and he was right behind me, but I fell like all on my side, just like, and it hurt so bad. I really don't know how I got to it. I was just running with him, hit that corner. I was in my socks too. So,
that's why.
Yeah.
That's why you slipped.
But I had a good grip when I started, but it didn't end well. It didn't end well. So I landed on my side and I bruised my elbow. It went away, but this other wait. Okay, so this one is still here, and my hip bruise is still there. It's a very big bruise on my hip. And then I hurt my horseshoe when I fell. And then the other time I fell, I was in Walmart with my mom, and
this was all in Texas.
Yeah. I should have sued them, huh?
Continue.
I went to Walmart with my mom, and we were looking at like bean bags, but they were like a bean bag chair, kind of like this, but smaller. Mm-hmm. And the floor was slippery too. So I sat on it, I was like, ooh, and I said, yeah. Like I scooted away real fast. And the first time it was smooth. The second time it had a little grip on it. And I did a whole 360. I said, yeah. Flipped over in a whole 360 and bruised my whole elbow.
And this was all in Walmart.
This was all in Walmart. Dude, their Walmarts out there are fat. They have a whole gas station like Costco. But you don't pay a membership.
Well, do they have this gas station? I forget what it's called.
Bussies.
What?
I mean, Buc-ee's.
Why would you call it Bussy?
It's Bussy.
No,
Buc-ee's.
it's Buc-ee's. Did you go to that gas station?
I swung by it for a little bit, but it's really big.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I heard it's crazy big. I want to go visit it. What part of Texas did you go to visit? Was it Houston?
No.
Dallas?
Okay, so yeah, it was all in Dallas, but we were like in different cities. Like the cities are kind of like close together, but you do have to drive.
Like Tulare, Visalia, close together, or like Tulare, Fresno.
Like Tulare, Goshen. Like you have to drive like 20 minutes at least, you know, to get somewhere. But when you go out there, like it's pretty cool. And then there's like this main street on yeah, that's giving too much information. I ain't gonna say that, but there is a street out there that is like Mooney out here, but it has like a lot of shopping areas. Dude, their malls are fat too. 2-story. I'm talking about 2-story stores everywhere. Ice skating rink, a movie theaters, a bowling alley in there with an arcade. Bro, what?
Did you go to the arcade?
No, I didn't.
You don't play games, huh?
No, there's a whole bunch of little kids running around. I don't do that.
No, my bad.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of well, I wouldn't say little kids running around, but speaking of games, I did go to Dave & Buster's and I went to go watch the football games that recently happened, the Chiefs versus the Ravens, and then there was the 49ers versus the Lions.
Raiders. I mean, yeah.
It was not Raiders. Raiders are not in playoffs.
They actually won the championships and they're going to the Super Bowl.
What championship did they win?
The NFL. But anyways, I did watch that too. How was Dave & Buster's?
I was at Dave & Buster's. It was for my my god sister's. Well, I wouldn't say she's a god sister. She's a sister that we basically kind of adopted into her life. Her name is Amina. Shout out her. And basically we celebrated her birthday there at Dave & Buster's, and the game have to be playing as well. Yeah. Ravens versus the Chiefs. Honestly, I was up in there yelling at the TV because I was getting pissed off at the fact that the Ravens kept losing. I do not like the Chiefs. I don't like Taylor Swift, and I don't like Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes he's a great player. Honestly, he's a crazy good player. I respect the fact that he could play, but I do not like the fact that he's always going to the Super Bowl. He's got talent,
I really don't know.
Like, cool.
I don't know football like that. Like, I really don't. That's why I be playing with that Raiders stuff, y'all. If y'all think I'm for real, I'm really not.
You know who Patrick Mahomes is?
Is he on the 49ers? It was a genuine question because I don't know.
We weren't even talking about 49ers.
Oh.
Patrick Mahomes is the starting quarterback on the Chiefs, and he has been to, I want to say, a total of 5 AFC championships.
No way.
And made, I want to say, 3 or 4 appearances in the Super Bowl. And has won 2 Super Bowl rings at the age of only 28 now.
How do you finesse that way in? You just, like, how does that happen?
He is the new Tom Brady. I want to say that for sure. He's putting up numbers like that, and he is a pretty good player. I respect the player, but I don't like seeing him at the Super Bowl all the time.
Right.
It gets annoying. And I was really rooting for the Ravens, even though I'm not a Ravens fan, but I really wanted the Ravens to go ahead and win that game.
Switch it up.
But they ended up losing. I think the problem that I did have every time Travis Kelce caught the ball or they scored a touchdown, point the camera up to Taylor Swift.
No,
she's not playing. She's not playing. You have to think about it. There's so many celebrities that come to these games already. You show them for at the beginning of the game, beginning of anything that starts. That's it. And that's the whole time. That's the only time you see them. But you show her 4 or 5 times throughout the whole game.
She was just looking at the camera like,
and she's smiling and she be rooting and chanting and all, like, cool. But it's just like, you ain't finna do that to a random fan that's up in the stands.
Valid.
Zoom in on him and show the same fan every 5 times.
I just don't understand her hype right now. I'm not into it, so I don't know. But I'm like, why is she so popping again?
Oh, you know, bro. Like, I don't listen to her music personally. If you do, congratulations. Continue to listen. I don't care though. But other than that, very disappointed in the Ravens. The Ravens lost. Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Now, the 49ers and the Lions, they played, and the Lions were up against the 49ers They're in halftime. Lions lost that lead, and the 49ers pulled the W. And now they're going to the Super Bowl. So my question here today is, on February 11th, in Las Vegas, the Super Bowl happens. Who do you think is winning the Super Bowl? The
February
Chiefs?
11th?
February 11th.
Wow.
The Chiefs or the 49ers? Who do you think is winning the Super Bowl in Las Vegas?
I'm going to say the Chiefs.
You saying the Chiefs?
I'm going to say the Chiefs.
See,
I don't really care for the 49ers. I really don't.
See, because you're a Raiders fan.
Mhm.
Because Raiders fans and 49ers fans are very in conflict. But
Like, the Raiders have won the 49ers multiple times.
But when are they going to playoffs? But when are the Raiders going to playoffs?
They already did this year.
No, they didn't. So, put that down in the comments. Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl February 11th in Las Vegas for the Super Bowl championship? Chiefs, 49ers. Put that in the comments. That's all I need. I'm thinking personally, I want the 49ers to win.
Really?
I really do. And I'm not a 49ers fan. But I think I'm seeing the Chiefs pull out a W doing back-to-back years.
I think so.
I see the Chiefs pulling up W back-to-back years because Patrick Mahomes has been killing it in playoffs. I know during the regular season he wasn't doing the best with his team, but when it hit playoffs, that's when he kick-started. But I really don't want them to win. I'm hoping the 49ers win, but I'm thinking the safe option is to say the Chiefs are winning.
How do you feel about people saying that, you know, football or NFL is rigged?
Like, it's staged and everything, and there's a script?
Not necessarily that, but they know who, like, is going to win. Just because when I went out there to Texas and I was watching the game at this Boston Place, dude, I had a fat burger. It was hot, but it was good. Me and my cousins were all sitting there, and she was like, how did they already know who was going to win with, like, the jerseys or something that was on after the game? She's like, how did they know that he was going to win? It's all rigged. So how do you feel about that? I personally think that they make it, like, they make both teams, and whoever wins the show.
I feel like they make both teams as well, because it's like they have the funds, they have the money and everything for it.
Yeah.
So they really can if they want to, and it's only 2 teams.
And it's only true. It's only 2 teams, and it's all digital.
Well, a total of 4 teams if they're making shirts for all of them. So if they're only making shirts for 4 teams, then they're going to be good. And if you think about it, merchandise sales and everything, and the jerseys being pretty pricey, they're making enough money to be able to make shirts like that. I don't think it's rigged. There is some plays where you just kind of like, you looking at it like it might just be rigged, you know? Because like with the Chiefs playing, I know there's been a lot of memes that have been going around with the refs holding Patrick Mahomes' jersey, and then Patrick Mahomes holding the ref's jersey, how like they switch jerseys as a sign of respect between 2 players. They switch jerseys, they take both jerseys home. Basically, they made a meme where the ref is holding the jersey, or they had a meme where Patrick Mahomes and the ref were kissing because the ref has been on Patrick Mahomes' side this whole time. So, honestly, I could see that it might be rigged. I'm not saying that it is, but there's signs of it where it's like, oh, this might be
Is
rigged,
that rigged?
man. Yeah, you know.
And they have the money, like you said. They actually, like, dude,
They got the funds
so much
for it.
money.
They could take care of it at all times.
Do you know where they're having the Super Bowl? Where is it at?
Las Vegas.
Oh, at the Raiders Stadium?
Think so.
Because that's the biggest indoor stadium, right?
Me don't know.
I think so.
I don't know that. You think so or you know so?
I think so. Because the Raiders
I need you
are
to stop
just
thinking. I need you to know.
Because the Raiders are popping, dude.
Popping?
Yeah.
Every team is popping in each state.
Not as much as the Raiders.
Rams popping. They're a LA team. Chargers popping. They're a LA team. Raiders popping. Las Vegas team. They're popping. 49ers popping. San Francisco.
Oakland and Vegas. So, yeah.
So, do you know that Usher is the halftime show?
Really?
Usher is going to be the halftime show this year.
How did they happen? How does this all happen so fast? The game was literally just like not that long ago.
What are you talking about? They announced Usher as the halftime show at the beginning of the season.
Oh, see, that shows that I do not pay attention to football.
The beginning of the season, they was back in, I want to say, August.
That was a while ago. I don't know. He still be making music or what?
We don't know. They had Rihanna as the halftime show last year. She don't make music.
I know she got some in the vault though. I know it.
I know she do. I don't know who told me this, but somebody said that she doesn't want to drop any music because she thinks her last album was her best album, so she doesn't want to mess that up. She wants to keep that reputation.
Okay.
Which is valid. So then when somebody said that to me, it made me think of like other artists that haven't dropped. Like Frank Ocean, for example. That album right there, that he released, really good album. A lot of people love that album. The album is still doing numbers, even if it did drop in 2016.
Dang, that's a long time.
Yeah, he dropped that album back in 2016, and people are still bumping it. It's a really good album, and it's just like I feel like he's trying to keep that reputation. That
you gotta switch it up though.
But
switch it up.
It's just like it's only so long an album can stay like that, because now that we have social media and TikTok and everything, like music gets played all the time, and if you hear that same sound all the time, you get annoyed of it sometimes, because it's like, dang, I want to listen to something new. Yeah. You know?
I feel like sometimes when you also listen to something new, it doesn't hit as much. So
it depends.
Valid. Yeah.
Speaking of TikTok, did you hear about TikTok and Universal Studio Music not coming to an agreement to be able to make sounds out of different artists' music?
Wait, what?
So Universal Music, and
they have Universal Music?
Yeah, Universal Music. There's a lot of artists that are signed to Universal Music, and then TikTok couldn't come to an agreement to be able to have artist music on the TikTok platform. So since they couldn't come to an agreement, Universal Music and a bunch of different artists have been removed from TikTok. So if you used any sounds to like certain artists like SZA, or Drake, or Yeet,
they're removed, huh?
They're removed. So your video is muted, and it's not going to be on the For You page unless you change it. Lil Tecca is a big one too, especially on TikTok. So if you have any artists' music that you've used from these artists that I just named, they are not on TikTok no more. They removed it because Universal Music and TikTok couldn't come to an agreement.
That's stupid.
Crazy, huh?
It has to do with all like copyright and money, huh?
Because TikTok came to an agreement with a lot of different companies, music production companies, like Columbia Records. I think they came to an agreement and everything, but it was just Universal Music that couldn't come to an agreement with TikTok. So now all of that music got removed, and it was a list of artists, like a crazy list, and it's like big name artists that everybody listens to.
Because not only on there is there like sounds, like, you know, audios that you could use, like non-music, you know, but there is a lot. There's like two sections. There's like voices, audios that you could use, and then there's a lot of songs that you could use on there. Yeah. And I feel like that's what makes most videos pop, is their music, like the artist's music.
But I feel like a lot of songs is what increases people's views, because a lot of people listen to that music and can relate to the music. Yeah. So it's kind of like, it sucks on their end. They still have artists that are still being able to be used on TikTok platforms, but there's a lot of artists, like mainstream artists, that you cannot use their music.
Come on. Or it says commercial use or something like that only.
Something like that. Yeah. It sucks, but it's just like, dang, bruh. It's going to come to an agreement. I guess they were kind of beefing in a way, because I guess Universal Music was saying TikTok is cheap, and they didn't want to spend their money on it. And then I guess TikTok was saying, I want to say in the likes of, like, basically saying that they are not willing to pay a certain amount of money for our music, and we find that disrespectful.
TikTok is very cheap, but they do have a lot of money, and
You think TikTok is cheap?
They're cheap on trying to pay people. Yeah. Because you know how many creator funds that they have to do too on top of that? It's a lot. So I think that they are cheap, like off paying people, but they do have a lot of money. Because it's still US and China. Like they're two separate but still one. So Bro, you're making so much money in China and you're also making so much money in the US and it's popping. Like TikTok's popping, dude.
True.
I feel like it was better than Musically.
Oh, most definitely. I had never had Musically. I ain't gonna lie, but
Me either.
I think I will see them on Instagram, and that was when I was like, "Dang, that's ridiculous."
I don't even
Was
think
you
I'm
making
on
Musicallys?
there. No.
Just had that.
I remember that one girl.
Because I know you make like thirst trap TikToks.
So Vine.
No.
Did you ever watch Vine?
No. Let's go back.
To Musically?
No. To the thirst trap TikToks. Do you not think that you make thirst trap TikToks?
I make thirst trap TikToks.
What do you make? Thirst trap TikToks. I appreciate your time, guys. You have a wonderful day. This is the Nameless Journey podcast, best podcast in
the
my
US.
home.
The US.
Soon will be best podcast in the US. But you don't think you make thirst trap TikToks, bro?
I don't think so.
Swear. Pull up a TikTok right now.
Okay. Oh my god.
Because you make transitions and everything.
Okay, you think transitions are thirst traps though?
The transitions you do.
Yeah.
And then I see other people make those transitions that are girls. Yes.
Like, please don't copyright.
Thirst trap TikToks.
Okay.
You can make the what?
Nothing.
That
was
what?
I can make the dick stand up. What a pussy.
Okay, so
Okay, that's criminal.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Don't let that happen again.
I don't think they're thirst traps, but y'all can check it out.
Look, bam, I'll put it right there. And we gonna watch it too. Thirst trap TikToks.
You should also check out the Nameless Journey podcast on TikTok too. You know, we post clips on there too.
We post clips on there. Go follow it. It'll be in the link in the description as well.
Yeah.
So, since we are talking about social media, I do want to talk about this. What do you think is a TikTok fashion trend that you think that should be dead?
Dead?
A TikTok fashion trend that you think should be dead and gone.
I don't like the DUIs. Like, what is it? What
The DUI?
5-minute crafts? Those still pop up on my For You page. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean 5-minute crafts? I don't think I know what you're talking about.
5-minute crafts where they do
Fashion
like
trend?
yeah, like they'll make this into a like the cardboard type into a sandal, or they'll make this into like a stand up for your phone. Okay, that's probably valid.
No.
The last one I seen was someone making a DUI skirt. Yeah, out of
what?
It was a curtain, and
No.
it was a very nice texture. The only thing,
No. A
Hear me out.
curtain?
Yeah, it's a very well. Okay, maybe not that one, but it was a very good like texture wise. The only thing is when she put it up to her waist, the skirt slanted all around like a half-eaten ice cream.
She had
Like,
a
if you
curtain
took a-
on. She had a curtain on.
Yeah,
What did she expect?
it was a 5-minute craft DUI skirt from home for free. But it just threw me off because it was like it matched her waist or whatever, but it just like curved.
Does she realize she has to buy a new curtain?
That seems like her problem.
Exactly. So it's not for free because you still got to go buy another curtain. It was just better off buying a dress for yourself or a skirt
Yeah.
for yourself. You said, let me go take the curtains off my walls and I'm going to go replace them with another curtain. But after I cut up this one, that don't make sense.
That's the whole point of a 5-minute craft. I think that should
be dead and gone.
5-minute crafts, yes.
I will say this. I don't think it should be dead and gone, but I think it's a trend where there's like a lot of people that are really hopping onto it because some people it don't look good on them. Sambas.
Yeah.
Some people
Yeah.
can't rock sambas. Some people can. I feel like it depends on the fit that you put on because some people they put on fits and it's just not matching them. Where sometimes they'll wear like baggy clothing where it's too baggy and it's like over the whole shoe. And you'd be like, you don't even know what shoe you wearing for real.
Yeah.
You know? But I think sambas are a pretty cool shoe. I have a pair of sambas myself. And if you have some baggy pants and you're wearing with it, cool. But if it's too baggy, then it's just not doing it for me, man. So that's a trend where it's just like,
It can't be like a skirt. You cannot put Sambas with like a baggy skirt like that. It has to be like something like, I don't know. It just has to fit your body tone in a way, huh?
I think some baggy clothes too. Like some people, they be very. Do I want to be disrespectful or not? We're gonna say thick. We're gonna say thick. There'd be a lot of people that are thick. They wear crazy baggy clothing, right? But the baggy clothing still be fitted on them, and you be like, "What are you doing?" And then they wear a pair of like super tiny shoes, and the shoes just don't look good with the pants because the pants is super baggy at the bottom but be tight at the top, and you be like, "What you doing?"
Have you heard of Baddies East?
Baddies East?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
What
Okay, it's basically a reality TV show. And anyways, they talk bad about this girl because she's, thick, really thick, really thick. And it's so crazy.
What is really thick?
Like,
in what terms? Weight wise.
She's thick and fluffy, okay? And her name's Rolly. And
she's already sounds.
Her name's Rolly.
Your name is Rolly?
No.
As in Rolly Pole?
It is, literally.
You're big as hell, bro.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, I'm trying to be nice, and I'm not trying to be rude.
I don't care. I'm ready.
She's big as heck, though.
Okay.
But her hands and her arms, like, it's all big, but her arms and hands go skinny like mine. And I'm skinny. I'm long and skinny. It goes like this. Her legs.
Does she have like a condition?
Honestly, I don't know. That's what
because that might be what it is. If it's that, then it's like okay, I understand.
Maybe.
Now, but if you just like straight fat, then it's like okay.
She got some big ones, so maybe she can get like a breast reduction. It could be.
That's a big one. What? Like she got big jugs or what?
Big titties. Yeah, they're big. Like we should pop up a picture right here.
I'm kind of scared.
But anyways, yeah. So she be standing like this, like a penguin, and her legs go all the way down, and she be wearing. Okay, let me get to the she be wearing like actual clothes, like baggy clothes or like dresses and skirts.
I would hope that she's wearing actual clothes,
and the shoes don't ever match. Like they color wise, they probably do, but like they're skinny and it just don't look right.
Like narrow shoes and then baggy.
I'm talking
pants.
Narrow shoes, Don. Narrow.
Like how narrow? Like Vans narrow?
Samba's narrow. Not the wide.
Samba narrow is crazy.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie.
And she'd be standing like this. It'd be funny.
Nah.
Anyways, her name's Rolly. Rolly Poly.
Shout out. Actually, never mind. Not shout out.
Shout out Rolly Poly.
No.
Please sponsor us.
Please don't. I'm good. I appreciate it.
I'm hungry.
But, yeah, that's crazy. Personally, yeah, that's a trend that I don't like. I like sambas, but that's a trend where I'm just kind of like, it should be dead and buried.
Because some people just put on clothes just to put on clothes, but you have to actually make it work.
Oh, bro.
You be put it on like a sweater, a shirt under there, and you could put a vest over it, and it'll still look good because you know how to style it.
Yeah.
Some people don't. They just put it on different colors, just slap it on.
I see people's style, and I'm like, see, my style is not like theirs. Just because I know there's a lot of people, their style be like crazy cool, and I'm like, I want to be like them, and I be looking at their style, and I'm just like, I need to get like that, upgrade my wardrobe, you know. But I think my style is cool. Like there ain't nothing crazy about it. It's not like where it's like out there and people are like ooh you know. But it's just like maybe in the Central Valley, like somewhat in a way, just because not a lot of people in the Central Valley are dressing like that, or where I live. Personally, I should say.
They don't wear that.
I was gonna really see that.
I think we asked before, but would you wear a skirt?
No.
Like not for fashion? No,
I'm good. I can't pull that off personally. I would never do that. Yeah, a skirt is ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. I can't do that. The outfit right there. Send me that picture.
Yeah.
But that picture right there.
It's a good fit, but I wouldn't wear this just like on a daily.
It's a cool fit, but it's just like he has this big shirt. Then the skirt just kind of like looks big as well, and it goes down.
Yeah, and then I think he has pants under there too. So
why don't you just wear the pants?
Because it's a fashion statement.
Who is that?
You know, he's just some bodybuilder on the gram. I would wear a skirt though. I think I would because I would like to be a model eventually. So I would wear a skirt just to like wear it. Why not? If the fit fits, wear it. If it don't do it.
Oh, hell no. That boy got a Speedo on. Here, take that back. That made me uncomfortable. He didn't even look like no bodybuilder. Bro was wearing a Speedo coming out the water. I'm good off of that. That's ridiculous. Junk all up in the camera and they red too.
I didn't even click the link. You know, when you click the link on Instagram, that's when you see the actual.
No. We don't need to see the link. That's ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need to make a reaction channel because my reactions be ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna make one soon. I promise. I promise on that for sure.
Got something else for you that's pink. What?
Nigga, get out. That's ridiculous. Yeah, you're dismissed. You can leave. You have a wonderful day, sir.
Okay.
Since we was talking about TikTok and social media, have you heard about Austin McBroom?
Bro,
wanted to bring him.
It's so weird too because I actually recently logged into Snapchat when I was in Texas because I seen the stuff on TikTok and I was like, okay, I actually got to see for myself if this is like real, because I used to watch them ever since.
Oh, you used to watch the Ace Family. Yes,
like before Elle, like when Elle was like their eldest daughter.
See, and me personally, I never watched the Ace Family.
Never? Mm-mm. Wow. They used to be popping.
I was on the side where I was watching. I used to watch Pretty Boy Fredo. He was a cool person, but
yeah, that's a good one too.
That boy went downhill. I'll talk about that a little bit later after we finish Austin McBroom. But I used to watch DDG as well.
DDG?
Pontiac made DDG.
That's the guy that Austin went to his house.
Yeah, baby. He's a rapper now.
Yeah, and he recently had a baby though, right?
Yeah, with Halle Berry.
She sounds familiar. I gotta
the one
look
that
it
played
up
Ariel in Little Mermaid.
Her? The new one? Mm-hmm. See, how does she? Okay.
He said, "Mom, she's just like me. She's like."
She turned black. Anyways, so I logged into Snapchat and I was actually watching their videos this morning, and that I watched all of them. It's crazy how it came in too, because it came in from Catherine, Austin, Landon. Landon's Austin's brother. He has a younger brother.
Okay, I think I saw him come to his RV. That was ridiculous.
Yes,
that was funny.
Honestly, ever since, like I said, I was watching them ever since Elle, their older daughter, was a baby, and they barely started YouTube. And Austin really took it to the point, like what I see, I don't know them, but what I see is like you take it only for the camera. Like you do everything only for the camera, and that kind of sucks on your relationship, your family, and your personal mental health. So looking on it now, like what he did back then was all for the camera, like buying a house, doing this and that. Like cool, you did that all for YouTube. And looking on it now, it's like you're still doing it for YouTube.
Wasn't it all faking it too?
Yes, majority of it was. Mm-hmm. Like their house, supposedly there was a conspiracy theory on their house that they had got in Los Angeles. It was like in a cul-de-sac, that they bought the house, but in reality they were renting it. And every time that they would put we have to move out or we got kicked out, it was because it was like a money scandal, like a money laundering, like fake money, you know.
Honestly, what I mean? Just be real. What's wrong with renting a house, bro?
What's wrong with it?
There is no problem renting a house, but it's just like you don't got to do it for clicks and views. People nowadays, they just want real life stuff. They just want you to be real with them.
Something that you can relate to, you know?
Because it's like you flexing your money and all of that stuff doesn't do anything.
Or, like, we got kicked out with the sign, like, bro. I mean, it's valid. Like, people actually go through that real stuff, but you have the money not to do that, or you have a platform, you know, that you're taking advantage of in a way. And I see that. It's not like we have to know who that person is. We could see it, bro.
And bro now lives in an RV.
Right outside of Catherine's house. He says he could literally see. Ooh, I don't know about that.
I heard the reason why she filed for a divorce is because he cheated on her. And once that happened, that's when he got kicked out. He got himself an RV, lives right outside of Catherine's home, and that's why they broke up altogether.
That could be the real story, because they both said that they mutually broke up or wanted a divorce.
Yeah, I guess that's what happened. Austin McBroom cheated. Don't quote me on it, but this is what the story is. Is that Austin McBroom cheated. He got kicked out. Catherine lives in the home. He lives in the RV. And if they did get into divorce, wouldn't he have the money?
They both have money, dude.
They both have money. Okay,
she got money.
Why doesn't he just go live in a home? Why is he living an RV outside of her house?
That's the thing, dude. It's all I literally feel like it's all for Snapchat.
Clicks.
Yeah,
it's all for clicks.
Because, dude, he's talking about he's over here. I'm going back to school. Oh, I'm at school, or I got kicked out, or look at this house
beefing
tour.
with a CVS pharmacy worker and a lady that cut him.
No.
Some lady cut him right in line, and he's holding the camera. He's like, "Oh, she just cut me." Like, oh, she just gonna cut me. And then he's sitting there talking on his phone, and the CVS pharmacy workers are like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "What? Oh yeah, she just cut me." And then he's like, "Yeah, that's kind of weird that you're just kind of like standing here talking crap about her." He's like, "Oh, so now you're saying that I'm weird because I live in an RV? What are you talking about? Yo, who said RV, bruh?"
You know that. I know who he reminds me of now.
Huh?
Yep. And it's sad because when you actually watch his Snapchat story, bro, I feel bad for him because I feel like it's just like a mental thing that's actually catching up to him. Like, how do I explain it? Like, if you actually really did this only for the camera and you didn't focus on your actual relationship or your mental health or your kids fully, then it shows now that everything doesn't last forever if you fake it. You know?
So you think he's mentally unstable right now?
Low key.
Or he's going crazy because
you lost a house, you lost your wife, you lost your family,
he lost everything.
Yeah.
Just for clicks.
Yeah.
But then again, he's still doing it for clicks.
It's sad. And it's also too because if you I used to watch them all. I used to watch the Ace family, Catherine's brother, they have a whole YouTube channel, Landon and his YouTube channel, and his other baby mama that went crazy to the point that he can't even show his own daughter's face on social media because legal stuff. It's so bad. But people were bashing Landon for being the younger brother and not helping him out because Austin went to DDG's house and spent the night and was like bombarding him with his kid and all that.
I didn't even know DDG and Austin McBroom were cool like that because I remember they had a boxing match a while back and DDG ended up winning.
Oh. See, that's a money scandal.
Yeah, because they had a whole boxing match. You know how they have those YouTuber boxing matches?
Yeah.
DDG, Austin McBroom, they fought. DDG ended up winning. And then there was a bunch of other people that fought too, like KSI, Logan Paul,
Bryce Hall,
Jake Paul, Bryce Hall, like all those people.
Yeah.
But I didn't know they was cool like that until I saw that Austin McBroom made a. Man, let me just pull it up for real.
It was like just a video of like him walking into his house and all that stuff.
No, it was Austin McBroom made basically a song and wanted and wanted DDG to rap it.
I seen that.
Yeah.
It's tough for me. Y'all don't understand, man. It's tough for me. I'm still healing, but I want to make a song. I just don't know how to put it into words. And Didi, I need your help, man. I wrote something. I need you to freestyle it for me. I miss you. I love you. I've been in this RV. No heat.
You've been in the RV for like 2
years. We don't even speak. You know that I miss you. I've been watching you right through the tree.
You're freaking weird. You're weird. You're weird. You lost your family. That's. You know what Ace family stands for? Austin, Catherine, L. What about Steele? What about your dog and the other daughter? It's over. He's so weird. No, it's not.
I thought Ace was his middle name this whole time. I don't know about him, bro. Like, so don't even come at me.
No, I'm not coming at you.
No, not you. I'm talking about them. I don't know nothing about the Ace family. I just know that I remember seeing him. He just seemed like a cocky dude. Ever since I saw him fight DDG. Ever since I saw him fight DDG in the boxing match. I thought he was a cocky dude. But then again, DDG's kind of a cocky dude too. But you could see there's more confidence than cockiness in him.
There's a lot of cockiness in
Speaking
Austin.
of cocky YouTubers or people that are faking stuff, let's go back to Pretty Boy Fredo. Pretty
Oh
Boy
my gosh,
Fredo.
hold up. I want to say though, because Landon made a video this morning and he was going off on his brother. Like the funny thing is they record every single thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And he was going off on him like, why don't you ever come to me, your brother? You know, like you go to everyone else and you make all these videos to everyone else, but you don't ever go to your brother. Like, you know, I could help you. You can come over anytime. And he used the excuse like, you have a girlfriend. What, Austin? What? You just make you make every excuse so stupid.
I find that kind of corny because it's just like, imagine yelling at somebody, right? Let's do for an example. Imagine yelling at somebody and you got your phone like this. Bro, you literally have a girlfriend. And you holding your phone just like, kind of like just...
Like what?
Like what? You got your phone like this the whole time? And, bro, you literally have a girlfriend. I don't even know where you're going. Like...
Yeah, it's...
Or especially if you're trying to get good quality, if your phone is turned like this,
Bro.
you literally have a girl. Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It's doing too much.
I can't do that. I try to record a vlog. I recorded 2 vlogs in total. I don't think I'll ever do that again. Them things are ridiculous. Those take so long to edit. And just holding around a camera and walking around doing your stuff, I just find that kind of... I can't do that personally. It's not my cup of tea. The people that do it, I enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
But I got to do it in my home. I can't do that outside. Outside, people are watching.
Yes.
Like, what is he doing?
Yeah. But yeah. That yeah. When you brought that up, I was like, hold up. Because I've been watching them for like a few days now. And I'm like, bro, you're over exaggerating. And his brother was even like, bro, you have money. Why are you acting like this? For real though. You have money. Why are you acting like you're homeless or you can't provide for yourself? Like, bro, there's actual people who can't provide for themselves.
Because obviously you have money. Because you're still making money off of social media and everything. Because you have pretty big platforms already. So it's not like you lose all of that money once you lose a relationship.
Right.
Or lose your house. Like, you're still making money from those platforms. So you could go buy an apartment. You can go live somewhere.
Easily.
Nice.
You just choose not to.
But I feel like a lot of they feel like they have this high status where they have to live in a mansion. Or have to do this. I don't think you need to do that. There's a person that... Oh, man, I forgot what it... No, I know his name. CJ So Cool.
CJ So Cool?
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm. He lives in a big old mansion. And I didn't even realize because I haven't watched him in years. I remember I watched him when I was a kid. Because he makes he makes content for kids. I didn't realize he is not with that girl that he was with. He's with this other girl. It's like this big titty bimbo. I forget what her name is. What?
Nothing.
Bro, let me pull him up real quick.
Do you like the letter P?
Nah. Well, on both ends. CJ So Cool.
That's funny. Or like Kaisenet. If you have a house with roommates like that, then that's different. But
oh yeah, but CJ So Cool. I think he's with. I forget who he's with now. He's with this one girl. He used to be with this one girl named Royalty, and then they broke up, or something like that, and now he's with this other girl.
see, don't be doing it for the camera, y'all.
Yeah,
That's doing too much.
I don't even know her name. It was so random because I didn't know who she was because I thought he was still with Royalty. I thought they were married because they have like he got like 4 or 5 kids, right? So I'm thinking they were gonna be together, you know,
a whole zoo.
for a good for a good minute. So I'm trying to find it on his Instagram, but he's with this one. He was or is with this big titty bimbo.
He had all 5, 6 kids with her.
But Royalty?
Yeah.
I'm not completely sure.
Oh.
This nigga butt naked? That's ridiculous. Yeah, send him packing. I can't find it. I don't follow him on Instagram, but basically, CJ So Cool was supposed to be with this person and everything. This person, Royalty, had a bunch of kids. I don't know if it was all her kids, but he has a bunch of kids. Ended up leaving Royalty or something like that and get it with this big titty bimbo that I saw a while back. But we're gonna leave CJ So Cool since we was talking about big titty bimbos. Let's talk about stupid idiots that like to fake clout and everything. Let's talk about Pretty Boy Fredo. Pretty Boy Fredo, crazy. I used to watch him consistently all the time. If you search up Pretty Boy Fredo, you'll probably know who I'm talking about.
Is that the bald dude?
No, sir.
Oh.
He is a light-skinned brother from Florida. Search up Pretty Boy Fredo, you probably know what I'm talking about. But Pretty Boy Fredo, he was a pretty good YouTuber. And he would always have these things that he would do, like, oh, I'm giving away a free car, or I'm giving away this money if you beat this challenge, or I'm giving away a PS5 if you beat this challenge. And he has this girlfriend that he cheated on a while back, I believe, and he also has a kid as well. And then he got with this girl. Things started going downhill, and then he also started this group called SSH. And SSH, I thought it was gonna be so cool. I thought it was gonna be popping. I used to watch his videos all the time, and something happened where he wasn't paying the SSH members. He was trying to get the SSH members to sign contracts where he got a big portion of it and they only got some of it, because it was going to be a separate channel that they were making money off of. And mind you, Pretty Boy Fredo has maybe like 7 million subscribers on YouTube.
Dang.
And yeah, he's popping.
That's pretty
and
good.
then he moved to New York as well. Got this apartment. But it was funny because he showed his apartment tour and everything. Apartment looked cool, but had no furniture. Right? He had a beanbag sitting in the middle of the living room area with no couch. He had his bed laying on the ground, no bed frame. And it was just like, the price you'll pay to live in a nice place but not have any furniture in your crib, bruh. I was like, that's crazy. Like, I'd rather live in a place that's not so big but still be able to have a bunch of furniture and nice things in my house.
Right.
And make it my own.
Mm-hmm.
And he had like an indoor pool inside of the apartment complex, like right there near his room.
Yeah.
And he had a nice shower, all of that stuff. It was cool. I thought it was super cool. And then I guess all the SSH members, everything started going downhill. They started moving apart. The people that were a part of SSH didn't want to be a part of the group anymore due to the contracts that he was trying to get them to do. There was a lot of people that were saying that Pretty Boy Fredo's a scammer. He never gave back the money that he was supposed to give back. And when he would say that, oh, he's giving away a free car, it was a rental car.
See,
and he would take the car back, or he would take the car back, or he would take the PS5 back and go return it and go get his money back.
Oh,
Or, like, it was just a lot of crazy stuff. He was always faking stuff, and people started to catch on, and he would defend it as if he wasn't doing it for the longest time. And then you're just like, hold on, you are doing this, because then he had this whole game show to become the next SSH member.
like recent. When did that actually start?
SSH?
Yeah, like a while ago.
A while ago. The last video he posted, he has 7.3 million subscribers on YouTube, and the last video he posted was 11 months ago. And it has 776,000 views. And most of his videos is hitting like 1.6 million, 1.4 million views.
So he has a pretty good amount audience.
He has a pretty good audience. But all of this stuff, it be like faking it. Like surviving 24 hours in a most dangerous hood in America.
Lies.
Or going to O Block, or doing stuff like that. Or our new house tour, New York penthouse, private pool. Doing the...
See, that's just like clickbait stuff. That's it.
Like got bullied and then gave this kid a new Lamborghini and a PS5.
That happened in one video.
or got this new kid a whole new gaming setup, or surprising my wife with, or my family I should say, with a new house. Like, cool, but it's just like, if you faking videos and everything and people are saying that you're faking videos,
That's also messing with a lot of emotions.
I guess this is the last video that he was on. It says 2 months ago, it says Pretty Boy Fredo confronts P-Star and 4 girls get kicked out. This is the Fresh and Fit podcast. He was on a podcast recently, 2 months ago. I didn't know. But I might have to check that out, see how it is. Because honestly, I thought Pretty Boy Fredo was like a really good person. But hey, looks are deceiving. I can say that for sure.
Yeah, and things actually do come to light. Do you know this guy named That Was Epic, or his name is Juan, but his like YouTube channel and like his brand is basically like That Was Epic. He basically there's this other guy, I don't know his name. We're moving on from that topic. Anyways, he's a person who goes out and gives like money to people to pay their rent, to just gives them money, or he does like giveaways like in person, which like for Christmas he gave random people like Christmas gifts, like expensive gifts and stuff like that. So I was thinking that like,
was he faking it?
I don't know, and I thought like, dude, like every video he gives like $1,000 to people, like thousands to back doors.
Why are we faking stuff, bro?
But I don't know if he's faking it. We never know.
See, I don't know if this person specifically is faking it.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about it in general. When it comes to YouTube, don't fake stuff. Just go ahead and, if you actually going to do it and you have an idea, do it. If you really want to give to somebody, give. Don't fake it and say, "Oh, I gave $2,000 to this homeless person so we can get their life right." Wonderful. I don't know who the heck they are.
Yeah, we'll show you guys a picture. I'm pretty sure you don't know.
Those some white people. I ain't never seen them in my life. But since we were talking about YouTubers and they are somewhat celebrities, I do have a question that I want to ask. If you were stuck on an island with 3 celebrities, what 3 celebrities would you be stuck on the island with?
Donovan, Kai.
I am not a celebrity. I am Donovan.
That's a good question. Maybe Kai Cenat.
Kai Cenat?
Yeah. Just because he'll bring out like bring out the comedy in it, you know, like if you're just stranded, like maybe you may get like stressed out, but he'll like bring yeah, that's just one of them. That's hard.
That's hard.
Yeah, what would you pick? 3
Zendaya.
celebrities? Why? But why?
I don't know.
Get him out.
Nah, but not Zendaya.
No, okay.
I actually need some. So I'll probably choose like Jack Black because we need a big person to serve up as
Shaq?
bait. Jack Black, Kung Fu Panda himself, Nacho Libre. Yeah, we got to use him just in case if we have to serve him up as bait, just in case if like something's happening, right? Like Zay, no, hear me out. Hear me out. I'm thinking about survival wise,
right?
And you got to survive on this island with them. So I have Jack Black, right? Something chasing after us, or we trying to catch some food. We use him as bait because if the animal's coming after the biggest person, right?
What if it's coming at the smaller person?
Smaller person? I'm not the smaller person.
Like, what are you talking about? Like height wise, right?
No. Big wise.
Oh, okay.
So if you big,
I go with Rolly.
They exactly. So we're going. They going for the meat, right? So I choose Jack Black. Jack Black rolling with me, right? And they running after Jack Black type stuff. They try to bite him. We all jump and kill him. Kill the animal that's about to attack Jack Black to eat him. But if he do eat up all the food supply, sayonara, he's done. We're gonna eat him himself. This is how we survive. I'm just saying. So 3 celebrities. So Jack Black is one of them.
Hold up, you gonna pass by like that? If you were stranded on an island, would you eat a human?
That's only if it's necessary. I'm not saying I'm going to go straight after them, but if I need to, I will. Second person on the island with me is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. We can use his bald head to shine light and cook stuff.
Make a fire.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But we can make a fire. But then again, if we need to because what if we have somebody in the group that don't know how to start fire? Like, let's say I lose my hands. How am I supposed to start a fire with my toes? No. So I can't do that. So if we have the right,
Moving too fast.
no, hear me here. So if I have Dwayne The Rock Johnson, right? We use his head. We all pick him up and we shine the light off of his head, and it just beams right onto the fire pit that we trying to like the sticks and everything to light up.
Well, do you know how to actually make a fire?
Yeah, I know how to make a fire, but I'm saying,
so
what if
you
I lost
got
my
it.
hands?
You use your toes.
I'm not using my toes. So that's why I said, if I lose my hands, we got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. And he's also strong, so we need a strong person in the group. And he also knows how to be a leader as well.
Bet. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, big brain. We got Jack Black and we got Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Third person,
J-Lo.
shoot. Huh?
J-Lo. I pick J-Lo.
Me too. I mean, no. No. What's that one white girl from Euphoria? No, okay, look, no, for real though.
Her?
No, I'm not choosing her because she ain't gonna do anything unless she's trying to distract the people that are trying to attack us. And that's something different.
She probably run away too.
True, but it probably would distract me too. But
You're done.
but
Wait, the white girl, the girl who hooked up with Nate, her?
yeah,
That's valid. Those are your choices.
I know they're my choices.
I gotta go to the bathroom soon. Oh god.
But
No.
not her. I got Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Jack Black, and then probably I would choose Kevin Hart, low key. Kevin Hart or Cat
I was thinking
Williams.
that too. Ooh, why Cat Williams?
Because
He
he
old.
looked like he runs fast.
But he kind of old.
He is, but he just looked like he run fast. He's small too, so like he going. So if we need somebody to go get us some water and come back, dude.
He's like you said, he's very fast too. You can pick a fish real quick.
Exactly. So it's like we gonna be secured.
I've seen that before on videos where these Asians, not trying to be racist, they be picking up them fishes quick too. They be spotting them like that and just.
Oh, grabbing it by the tail, huh?
Yeah.
See, I can't grab a fish by its tail. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You can?
No, I can't.
Oh.
I'm not doing that.
Well,
I
he
don't
went
think
to
I'm really touching a fish
Jamaica,
like
man.
that. I remember a fish slapped me in my ankle when I was in the ocean. Yeah, I was done. I got out the water.
In Jamaica?
No. It wasn't Jamaica. It was. I went to the beach somewhere. Fish slapped me in my ankle. I was done. I was like, yeah, I'm getting out. That boy said, Psh. I said,
Is that why every time we go, you always wear shoes?
Yeah, every time our whole friend group goes to the beach and they're like, oh, let's all go to the water. I always wear shoes when I go into the water.
Bro,
And they're my, I'm not wearing actual shoes. I'm wearing like my, what they
Easy
call?
sandals.
Yeah,
Easy slides, easy
not
sandals.
easy slides. My foam runners. I'm wearing those when I go into the water.
For real.
But I ain't finna get slapped in the ankle by no fish again.
Or even seaweed is
Oh
like
yeah, the seaweed is ridiculous. Or when the jellyfish that be laying there on the beach sometimes. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, there'd be like dead jellyfish that are like laying there on the beach.
Can that still zap you? Sting you?
I don't know. I ain't finna play with fire.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh, enjoy. I'm not doing that personally, but those are the three people I would have if I was stranded on an island. And Sydney, sweetie. And who would you choose?
There's only 3.
No, you didn't even hear the fourth one that I was telling you we could do. So it's a
If
total.
y'all heard the 4th one, you let me know. Because if I was the only one.
So 4 people. We could have 4 people on the island. Sydney, sweetie. Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Jack Black, and Kevin Hart.
I don't know. I'm going to say J-Lo.
J-Lo. Why J-Lo?
It's a nice view.
I
don't know any good celebrities. I think a good basketball player.
They're celebrities.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So-
I don't know any basketball player names. But there was this one light skinned guy that I was watching in Texas. Yeah, he's on a white jersey team. Very hard to explain.
Everybody got white jerseys.
I know
This is awkward.
him. So that's 3.
3? Where'd you get 3? You only said 1.
I said the basketball players,
You said J-Lo?
the basketball players, and J Lo.
Whoa, hold on. You threw up all... No,
Basketball
you can't
players
say
and
basketball
J-Lo.
players in the J-Lo. J-Lo and who else? By name.
That basketball
By
player.
name.
I don't. Okay, I don't know that guy's
the
name.
boo-hoo. Next celebrity.
Let me just do a quick little run through.
Come on now.
Let's do Kylie Jenner, J Lo, and Queen Blackwell.
Oh yeah, all y'all are dying. I ain't gonna lie. No survivors on the island. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, well,
No survivors.
Me and Queen Blackwell will be.
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, she's fine.
What is she doing on the island for?
She's gonna.
Oh my god. I got sand in my lashes.
She's not that type of girl.
What is she finna do?
I don't know. Her and J Lo are probably just gonna be twinning out there doing whatever.
Yeah, Kylie Jenner, she's getting packed up immediately. I ain't gonna lie. Done for her. She probably gonna get hit by like a rock in her head and then she's gonna be done. J-Lo, she probably gonna get cracked over the head by a coconut. She's done for.
I feel like J Lo's pretty older up there, and she will probably like do something. Like she'll probably get the coconut and crack it for you.
Yeah, she could do
She'll probably like.
No.
She would get emotional support. But me and Queen
She could be
Blackwell.
my emotional support.
Oh no.
But yeah, who's Queen Blackwell?
She's like. She started on TikTok with Larry. Yeah.
Packed up. She's done.
No, she's not. She's actually a very. She's black.
What
but
they
she's
gotta do
like-
with anything?
I'm just saying. She's black and she knows how to do a lot of like unique things. That,
Like what? me some examples.
She knows how to cook.
Okay. With ingredients or like just like outside type stuff?
She can do both.
Okay.
Cause her and Larry used to go out and do stuff. But it's very hard to explain. But
Yeah,
those
all
are
y'all
my
are packed
people.
up. I ain't
Those are
gonna
my
lie.
people.
You're not a survivor. You're done for.
I'm a survivor. I'll be a survivor with
Nobody.
J Lo.
Maybe J-Lo. J-Lo, I can see J-Lo surviving. Not Kim Kardashian.
Kylie Jenner.
She's packed up. She's done. Queen Latifah, whatever her name is, she's done.
Queen
She packed
Blackwell?
up. Queen Blackwell. She's done. She's back. She's packed up too. Yeah, she ain't making it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think me and Queen Blackwell will make it.
Nah,
But-
nah, you're done.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay, let's get into the next question then. If you had to fight an animal, what animal would you fight?
A kangaroo.
Oh, you're dying.
Yeah.
A kangaroo?
I don't think so. I think a kangaroo would be like very, kangaroos are very, very fast and they're like, they got a good grip on it too. Like they'll grip your neck and just like, but I feel like I'm just like, me. I'm tall enough.
Oh yeah, you're done. I ain't gonna lie. You're dying.
Who would you pick? Or a seal? Because they only got hands or something like that.
You're choosing a kangaroo.
Yeah.
Kangaroo. You're
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Do you know what kangaroo has crazy claws?
Oh,
and you see
really?
how buff they are?
Yeah, I see how buff they are.
When
I didn't
they
know they
kick-
had claws.
Yeah, when they kick, they digging them claws into you. You're done for.
Oh. Let's run it.
And do you see how buff they are?
Yeah.
If
What
you
do
in
you
the
mean?
water, they'll drown you.
Really? They could swim?
Yes, they'll stand there
Oh,
in
I'll
the
do-
water and they will grab you, grip you, and then shove your head down into the water and drown you until you die.
I'll do a seal.
They did that to a dog. They was trying to do that to a dog one time. This dude was trying to get his dog from the kangaroo. And then the dude got caught up by the kangaroo, and the kangaroo literally pushed him underneath the water. He was on drowning his phone. Boom, 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 boom. Like, it's crazy.
That's sad.
He
Drowning
didn't
dog.
He didn't drown, but he was about to get drowned. It was crazy. So, oh yeah. You see how buff he is? Do you see the claws on his hands? And you telling me you fighted the kangaroo? Look at the kangaroo. Kangaroo literally has his hands spread wide open trying to grab him to bring him into the water. He's like, come up in here. Come in here. Yeah, you're crazy. A kangaroo is ridiculous.
I'll do a seal.
The heck is that?
He's on steroids.
Kangaroos are buff, bro.
Look up kangaroo on steroids.
Kangaroos got crazy physique. You say a seahorse?
No, a seal.
A sea?
A seal.
You're finding a seal?
A seal.
Oh yeah, you're done for too. That boy is slapping you a couple times and taking you underwater.
I don't think they're very that powerful. I really don't think so.
You don't think seals are powerful?
Seals?
You said seals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're done for.
I don't think they're very no.
Honestly,
Or a penguin. You would do a penguin. Huh? You do a penguin.
nah. I'll fight like a pigeon.
A bird?
Well, I'm gonna win. Is a penguin not a bird?
You could probably just and then it's done.
Yeah, and I'm winning. You chose
A seal.
a kangaroo and then a seal.
Okay, not a kangaroo anymore. I seen.
You want them to put up a fight.
Yeah.
I want to just finish it and go on about my day.
Okay, a hard animal. Who would you do?
Hard animal?
Yeah. You do a lion.
A lion? Who? A baby lion?
A Simba.
Hell no. I would fight I fight a dog. Like a pit bull.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know how they have locked jaws?
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I
huh?
do too. I've tackled a pit bull before.
Really?
Yeah.
Like real life story?
Yeah. It jumped on my brother and held him down. So I ran up and hit him with a meow right in the gut.
How?
Hit him with a meow.
Go to bed, slumber. You know, they say with pit bulls or something, if they're attacking you, because their nose is very short inside there, like they're whatever. So you just punch their nose really hard, they're donezo. It's like they lost the battle. Even if you didn't hurt the rest of their body, but if you get their nose, they can't breathe.
I'm finna do that King Kong thing. Have you ever seen King Kong where he got the T-Rex and he pulled the mouth open and then just snapped the jaw?
No.
I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna also bite the tongue out on my King Kong type stuff.
Ooh.
No racism, but that's what I'm finna do.
That's nasty.
Okay. Last question. Have you ever fell in love with the idea of love?
Yeah. I think so. Can you read that again?
Have you ever fell in love with the idea of love?
Yeah, I did. Just because, whenever I was, I'd say probably middle school, going into high school is when I actually seen, yeah. You know, last night I was actually thinking, I feel like I grew up too fast.
Why you say that?
Because whenever, kind of sentimental in a way, but ever since, my parents were, when I was little, my parents were, getting a divorce or whatever, it feels like I had to do a lot of stuff on my own. Ever since I was in middle school, after I left that private school and they had to drive me, my brother used to pick me up. I used to see my mom only when I got home, or my dad when I got home. But it's after leaving there, that was 7th grade. So going into my 8th grade, and then the rest of those years, I used to have to walk to school. I used to have to do majority of my stuff alone. I never had to pay any bills. I never had to do adult stuff, but it felt like I was an adult, if that makes sense. I had to walk to school and make sure I had to get up. I made my own meals, really. I only see my parents at nighttime.
Okay, so you had to take care of yourself in a way.
In a way,
Once you got a little older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you weren't seeing your parents like that.
And it feels like I've matured myself a little bit faster than per usual. I'm
Do you
barely
regret
20.
it?
No, I don't, because I do see no judgment there, but I do see a lot of kids or people my age that aren't even in the good mentality. You know what I mean? They're still immature. And I feel like I'm pretty mature for my age.
Do you feel like you had a childhood then?
Yeah, for a few years.
So do you regret
Until
not having
9
a
years old.
childhood for the other years that on average a regular person or a regular kid does?
I do, but then that also brings it into you answering your question is I did regret it just because I felt like I did have to grow up fast, and the rest of my life is adulthood where you have to be an adult or grow up. And I can't really like mess around anymore. Like you can't just do anything and be fine or cry to your mom or you know what I mean.
That's
so
true.
I feel like when I was growing up in that time frame after like middle school, after graduating middle school, going into high school and seeing like love, I used to look up to like, oh, that's nice, that's beautiful, but what does it come with, you know? And after I seen what it came with and like the dedication, I'm good.
Okay.
And especially the people who want a relationship or want the love, but they don't put in the effort or they don't know how to do it, which is cool because you can learn from each other, of course. But if you don't have that mentality or the maturity to be in a relationship, it's never gonna work. And for me, that's a waste of my time.
So I do want to ask this question, since we did talk about your parents a little bit. Do you feel like you didn't get that love from your parents and you have some sort of anger towards them that you had to grow up quick, where it made you fall in love with love?
My mom loved me dearly. She loves me and my brother very dearly. I will say though, like my dad did, you know, he came home out of prison after like 9 years old. So from 2 to 9, that's what was like my peak years. And it's like, that's all I know is my mom, you know. So when he came back, it was kind of like trying to like buy love in a way. You can't really do that. So nowadays,
Trying to buy his way in
yeah,
to
with love.
a relationship with you?
Yeah, because I never really trusted it, nor was I like, I don't know who you are, I don't really care, you know. But I was like, oh, that's my father. Yeah. And nowadays it's very hard. Like I haven't really explained it to him, but it's very true how he's changed his ways a lot. And it shows me how some people will actually change, because you know, when some people are like, oh, that person will change or I'll change for you, you really don't believe it until you see it. But it's true, people can change if they really want to. And so as I see him change a little bit and show like more affection instead of like money wise, you know, because I was used to like the money wise, and now he's actually showing like affection, it's kind of like weird to me. I'm like, why? You know, I kind of like push it away.
Yeah.
I think that's very hard in love wise. I can't really get in a relationship like that.
Okay.
It's a lot of learning.
Is you and your father's relationship becoming better over the years?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Become better.
Yeah, especially since I'm actually like an adult and he sees how I could provide for myself in a way, or I could like be mature enough at my own age to do what I have to do as far as like responsibilities. Then we could both like see eye to eye on that perspective, and we could talk maturely as adults, you know?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're a father, I don't know how it works for everyone, but I know like you can't tell your child every single thing until they get to a certain amount of age. You just can't, you know? So that's my hot take on it.
That's your hot take on it.
Yeah, it's a long story, so I try to like set it in one like long story short.
Okay, understandable.
Yeah.
So
what about you though?
Me?
Yeah.
What is your question?
Like with love.
With love, do I fall in love with the idea of love?
Yeah.
I sure do. I fall in love with it because I'm a person that wants to love. I will say that. I'm a kid that always wanted to love somebody, but also be loved back, right? When it comes to relationship wise, because I was loved by my parents regardless. I have a great relationship with my parents, especially my mom. But I've always wanted to have a great relationship and spread my love around to a girl so they can understand what love feels like, because I know there's a lot of girls out there that are hurting and have been disrespected and never experienced that love due to the fact that either they have daddy issues or the fact that they came out of a tough relationship in the past. So I've always been that person that always wanted to show them that there is good people out there and there's good relationships, but I've been messed over, you know, by people like that. And then sometimes I'll get in my head and I'm like, do I even really want to help people or want to give my love away to people if they're just going to continue to hurt me, where it makes me not want to love no more? So I've been in love with the idea of love, but I don't want to say I've been in love like that. Maybe on one occasion. But I've been mesmerized with the idea of love.
Makes sense.
So I would say that this was the part where we got a little deep in the podcast, because we didn't get into a lot of deep questions, but we did get into a lot of questions that pertain to like stuff that's been happening in society and things that have been happening on social media. But this is the deep part of the podcast, and if you have made it to this part of the podcast, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and hit that bell if you want to get notifications when we do post a video. I appreciate you watching this video, and I appreciate you even tuning in to the podcast. If you continue to tune in, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, 92% of y'all are watching the videos but are not subscribed to this channel. I am at 194 subscribers. Let's get to 200. I'm editing like crazy, doing my thing, trying to be able to get these videos out by Thursday for y'all. So please go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate that. But going back to that question, yeah, I felt like I was mesmerized by love and having love in my life, and just having the idea of love when it came to a relationship. So I will say that for sure.
And the idea of things, actually, there's a difference between like an idea of it and then actually knowing what that is, because there's an idea that just shows like the picture of it, but you don't know what actually goes into the full responsibility.
Yeah. Okay. You got any questions for me? I feel like I've been asking a lot of questions during this podcast. I know you had a conspiracy theory.
Okay, so do y'all watch SpongeBob? I watch SpongeBob. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, it's a really good show.
I ain't gonna lie, this ain't even taste good anymore.
Anyways, so the Bikini Bottom in SpongeBob is supposedly a real life nuclear bomb testing area. So like there was an episode, there was actually 2 episodes, but there was an episode where everything was getting bombed and they didn't know what was going on. Conspiracy theory. Oh no. And then there was also this other episode where they had hooks going down, and that's basically to bait out all the fish, or all the bikini bottom.
And that people fishing?
Yeah, that's fishing. They take it out though, so they could use nuclear bombs to test in that area, so they're also not killing any fishes and animals down there. Pretty weird conspiracy theory though. Because it makes sense. If you actually watch all the seasons, you have to pay attention in SpongeBob. If you don't pay attention in SpongeBob, then you'll actually miss the things in there.
So, nuclear bombs are happening in SpongeBob at the bottom?
That's that whole site, that whole, like, you know, where the tree starts? Go all the way down.
Type safe.
That's Bikini Bottom is basically, I think it's actually called Bikini Bottom, but in real life they use that for, well, they used to use it for nuclear bomb testings down there. And in a few episodes down in SpongeBob, it shows when SpongeBob and Patrick were running around Buck Wild and the whole community was running around.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what was going on, and there was just bombs happening, everything was going crazy, kind of like a war. And they didn't know, but now you actually think about it and do some research on it, that whole section was used for testing. Do you remember that episode where they had like fishing, the fish hooks down there?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. That was also another conspiracy theory, that they just got all the fishes out so they could do the bombs down there.
Yeah, because the first conspiracy theory that you was telling me about Aquaman and Ariel being father and daughter, that was very stupid of you. That was a dumb conspiracy theory, but we're gonna leave that alone. And
if y'all want to hear the conspiracy theory, let me know and I'll say it in the next video, because it's actually a good one.
Yeah, because this podcast has been going for an hour and 23 minutes. So I will say this. Thank you for watching the podcast. My name is Donovan, aka Double Dono, and thank you for watching the Nameless Journey podcast. You already know the deal. This is the best podcast in my home, obviously, because we have not gotten that big yet. So since we haven't gotten that big, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. You already know the dealio. 92% not subscribed. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Use code Dubadano at AZVA, and also Habits365 if you want 10% off and 15% off of your purchase. Thank you for watching the video, and last words from my co-host Kylan.
We out.
We out. Deuces.